You can't be aligned with just everybody. You don't ever want to change the way you are just to try to fit in with a certain set of people or with a certain person. You always want to keep the right people around you that push you to be better, that understand you, and that respect you. And if somebody is seemingly making you feel like you have to kind of step out of your character in order to vibe with them or in order to just be friendly with them, then that's not somebody that you should be around. You know, if it's people who try to call you weird if you don't want to do a certain thing, or kind of question why you're on the path you're on, and they question the choices you make. Something I think of whenever I speak about this topic is, I remember I was good friends with this girl a while ago, and I explained to her a bit about, you know, whatever it is. It just came up in conversation somehow. I'm not sure exactly, but I was close with her, so I felt like comfortable with sharing things with her. And when I explained to her about, you know, about the stuff I talk about really on this channel, different stuff like that, you know, I just remember her making a comment. It wasn't an instant comment. She didn't say it like directly. I don't remember what her exact response was directly, but I remember like sometime after I told her that, I just remember I was speaking about it with her again, and she was just said something along the lines of, "Oh, I don't know why you do that. It's not like any girl is gonna think that you're better than everybody else because you do that, or because you don't do certain things." And I just remember being like taken back. Like, the only reason I was saying this information to her was because, I mean, I thought we were close, and also I just felt like any information I was saying to her could potentially help her out in a certain way. And she took it as the complete opposite. She took it as I was trying to gloat and flex and brag, which is not at all what I was trying to do. But it helped me realize that you can't be aligned with just everybody. People aren't going to understand it or get it or see it for what it is. They're going to take it completely different than what you intend. So I just feel like it's a waste of time to try to be friends with everybody you encounter, because they'll just make you feel bad about yourself for no reason, you know? Like, when she said that to me, there was a point in time in that moment where I was just like, damn, like, am I really, you know what I mean? Am I flexing? Am I like bragging by saying this? Do I really think I'm better than everybody else? And I was like, no, I don't. That's just her perception of it, you know? I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I just speak because I try to give advice that I feel like could genuinely help somebody. I speak about things that have genuinely helped me in my life, that I learned from other people, that I learned from certain videos and certain things that helped me out. So I just try to condense it and speak about it to try to help somebody else out the way it helped me. And that's really it. It's like, you know, and then when I realized that, I was like, oh yeah. And then that's why I was like, yeah. It's just, some people are just not going to perceive it the way you intend for it to be perceived. And that's honestly with anything, really. That's honestly with literally anything. But, you know, so the main reason I'm making this video is to just don't get discouraged by people trying to like bash you and try to make you seem like, try to, you know, create an enemy out of you or something, and make you seem like a villain or something, you know. And meanwhile, you're just trying to help people out and do the right thing. So that's why it's just like, you know, don't try to be friends with those people who are doing that, because it's not worth it. Another point I wanted to make is, as this is speaking about friendships, this also speaks about relationships. Matthew 6:33, but first seek his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added on to you. So as you just do the right thing and follow God's path that he lays out for you and follow God's will, you know, the right people are going to be added into your life. The right girlfriend, the right boyfriend, the right friends are going to be added into your life. Also, from the words of Mark the Messenger, don't go out searching for a partner. God will bring that person to you. He was actually talking about how you can't be aligned with everybody when he said that. I got a lot of what I'm saying in this video from Mark the Messenger, so shout out to Mark the Messenger. I'll put a link to his channel in the description, you know, because a lot of times things are God's will. So if we try to search so much, like I said in the previous video, if you're constantly looking left and right, you could miss what's right in front of you. So just be patient, trust in God's timing, seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all things will be added onto you. So yeah,